of everyone for a cure in memory of Denise Ellis, Sandra Newton, along with all who have lost their battle and in honor of all living survivors. 100% of all ticket sales and proceeds go to Pretty in Pink Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina on behalf of breast cancer awareness. The raffle tickets are for sale, $25 each or 5 for $100. First place, custom wrap snap-on toolbox, $2,500 value. Second, a Vase Texas Roadhouse gift card, that's $550 value. Third place, a Roku 55-inch TV, a $248 value. Fourth, breast cancer theme diecast NASCAR and gas card. That's a $90 value. Fifth place, Still Magnolias gift card, $50 value. Sixth place, Fishing Creek gift basket. Drawing will be held at the Boyd GM on October 28th at 2 p.m. You do not have to be present to win. Again, 100% of all ticket sales and proceeds go to Pretty in Pink Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina. For more information, you can contact 919-693-2520 for all purchases or questions. Pretty in Pink Foundation, sponsored by everyone at Oliver's Towing. Towing for a cure in memory of Denise Ellis, Sandra Newton, along with all who have lost their battle and in honor of all living survivors. They are selling t-shirts and bracelets. T-shirts are starting at $12 depending on size, and bracelets are only $3 each. Towing for a cure. Pretty in Pink Foundation, sponsored by everyone at Oliver's Towing. More information, 919-693-2520. It's time for Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. First pitch inside, ball number 1-0, as the Wake Forest Fungo will be taking on the Fuquay-Varina Twins. This will be the fourth time here this season. Should have been five. One of them got rained out. Back on June 4th, they won 7-4 in the fourth. It's a doubleheader, 14-4 winning both of those. Strike number two. So 1-2 is your count. 0 outs here in the top of the first. Penn Seeley is your pitcher. Grounds it to third base. It would be a foul ball. Count remains 1-2. Penn Seeley from Hofstra University started his career at Brunswick Community College. A great pitcher in his own, or a great batter in his own right. Back in 2020, batted .423, 2 home runs and 13 RBIs. Back in 2022, had a .352 batting average. 1-2 is your count. Outside, ball number 2. 2-2 now. Again, a beautiful day here for Selfie Saturday for the Wake Forest Fungo here in Wake Forest, North Carolina. Swings through, fouls it back. Count remains 2-2. So if you're listening to the broadcast, take a picture of yourself, of course, a selfie. And bonus points if you tag a sponsor of the Wake Forest Fungo. 2-2 is your count. Penn Seeley ready. Outside. Just missed. Full count for the first batter of the game for Oliver Zahn, the right fielder. Number 37, batting number 1 for the Twins. Swings it through, grounds it to third base. Takes a second, and over to Stallings, out number 1. One out here in the top of the first. Billy Waldron coming up to bat, center fielder. Number 8. Lefty. This past year for Penn Seeley, had a 4.23 ERA. Gave up a few hits, a couple strikeouts. Outside, ball number 1. So 1 out here in the top of the first. Outside once again, a little sidearm action for Penn Seeley. Again, on a humid kind of day. And they called a strike, 2-1. Penn Seeley ready. Inside, it calls a strike. 2-2 is your count. 1 out here in the top of the first. Will hit the gapper, goes over to the left fielder in Arndt, and he'll throw it into second. The first hit belongs to the Twins here at the top of the first, and Billy Waldron.
Now batting second baseman number 36, Caden Rector.
Caden Rector, number 36, playing second here for the Twins. Penn Sealy's best outing came against the Rutgers back on 4-4. Had 2 strikeouts, only giving up 1 earned run. Outside, they call a strike. 0-1. 1 out here in the top of the first. Coming up next, you'll have Dylan Sullivan. But Penn Sealy looks to get a grounder here to get out of the inning for the double play. Inside, good pitch. Fastball touched the outside corner, or the inside corner, excuse me. 0-2 is your count. Hungus down is over there, keeping the man close. Inside, got him. And Rutecki knew it. Came up as soon as he caught the ball, came up and fired back to the pitcher. Strikeout number 1 for Penn Sealy from Hofstra University.
Now batting designated hitter number 0, Dylan Sullivan.
Dylan Sullivan is your batter, number 0, DH here this afternoon. Again, man on first is Billy Waldron, who had a nice base hit to left field. 2 outs here in the top of the first. None across to this point. 2-0 is the count. Pickoff move to first, unsuccessful, and looks like he lost a glove. Sportsmanship over there by the first baseman coach. Helped him pick it up. Penn Sealy ready. To the DH. Inside, he late call. They called a strike though. 2-2. Ben Sealy's ready. Eyes down, first base. Made him move, made him spin out of his shoes. It was close. 3-1 is the count. Still 2 outs here in the top of the first. Then across, man at first is Billy Waldron with his single. Penn ready. Swings through, and he foul ball. Just got a piece of it, and the ump has to walk it over as he got drilled on some form of the leg there. So he said, you know what, I'm just going to walk it out for a second. I got to tell my 6-year-old son, just throw some dirt on it, and we'll move on. Full count, 3-2. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Penn Sealy ready. And another foul back as Waldron took off. Has to stroll on back to first for the Twins. Penn Sealy ready. Sullivan ready. Got him. What a great pitch. Breaking ball right down the middle of the plate. Strikeout number 2 for Penn Sealy. Coming up next, the bottom of the first, Art Harding and Mita for the Wake Forest Fungo.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Breakthrough Physical Therapy can help athletes and their families find pain relief with lasting results to keep you off the sidelines. With over 20 convenient locations across North Carolina and South Carolina, contact Breakthrough today at breakthrough-pt.com to see a physical therapist. Breakthrough Physical Therapy, a trusted choice for keeping athletes and their fans in the game.
Oliver's Towing and Recovery is a family-owned and operated local business since 1965. This local family business does towing and recovery in and surrounding areas of Granville County. Oliver's Towing and Recovery also does jump starts, lockouts, tire changes, fuel delivery, local and long-distance tows, and medium and heavy-duty towing.
Hey, we made it easy for you here on Next Door Radio and nextdoorradio.com. Available now by way of the Google and Apple Store is the Next Door Radio app. Anywhere you want to go, you can take Next Door with you. All the local talk programs, all local sports, and a great mix of 70s, 80s classic rock you can now take anywhere you want to go by download the Next Door Radio app today. Available Google and Apple stores. Hey, we made it easy for you here on Next Door Radio and nextdoorradio.com. Available now by way of the Google and Apple Store is the Next Door Radio app. Anywhere you want to go, you can take Next Door with you. All the local talk programs, all local sports, and a great mix of 70s, 80s, classic rock, you can now take anywhere you want to go by download the Next Door Radio app today. Available Google and Apple stores.
Audio Jungle.
Welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. My name is Trey Snod here inside the press box of Flaherty Park, home of your Fungo. First pitch to Art is a inside ball number 1. Pitching for the Fuquay-Varina Twins, Connor Elliott from Bluefield State. 6-footer, 165-pounder. Little generous on that 6 foot, should you say? Breaking ball down the middle. Jason lets it come on by. 1-2 is your count. UNC Wilmington is Jason Hart. And grounder past the third and a shortstop into the left field. Jason Hart kicks off the bottom in the inning with a single. At Wilmington, 217 this past year, looking to get his feet going here this afternoon. Evan Harding, who had a, should you say, a scary situation. Inside ball number 1. Going to fly to second on the fly, and Jason has to get back, and he will be out. Good play by the second baseman in Connor Rector. And now 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Jason didn't have enough time to get back. Not much you can do on that. Kind of left in no man's land. Anthony Mita is the batter, who decommitted, or should I say, now in the transfer portal, originally from Campbell University. .333 here in 2023. Took something a little bit off of it. 1-2 is your count. 2 outs here in bottom of the first. None across so far for the Fungo. Meter ready. Inside. 2-2. This year for Mita, Anthony Mita batting .355. 11 base hits, 10 singles, 1 double, and 4 RBI. And he strikes out as Mita didn't like. He looks over to the umpire, but he has nothing of it. Walks the opposite direction. And just like that, we're going up to the top of the second. 0-0 is your score.
Audio Jungle.
PlumServe LLC technicians have over 20 years of experience in plumbing repair and services. They pride themselves in being a local, honest, and professional company. Let them give you a quote today on those needed upgrades in your home. Your choice for plumbing in Creedmoor, Oxford, Henderson, Durham, Raleigh, Chapel Hill, Cary, Apex, Stem, Garner, and the greater Triangle area. Visit their website today to schedule. You can contact them there as well. PlumServeLLC.com. Again, that's PlumServeLLC.com.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect restaurant or the right clothes. It also feels really good making the right insurance decision. That's where State Farm agent Margie White can help. Stop in at 234 Raleigh Road in Henderson and let her help you select the right protection at the right price. State Farm agent Margie White will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you know what to expect when the unexpected happens. Stop by and visit today at 234 Raleigh Road or give her a call at 252-598-0163. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. My name is Trace Knott here in the top of the second. Your score 2-0-0. Great inning from Penn Seeley. Gave up 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, and a grounder to third. So Penn Seeley ready. Coming up now is Brendan Burke, number 27, the first baseman. Inside, a little bit too inside, ball number 1. Seeley ready now. Swings through for Burke. Strike number 1. Outside, ball number 2. So 2-1 here on a humid Saturday. Again, selfie Saturday for the Wake Forest Fungo. Simar in action, a little bit outside. 3-1 now. Again, second batter that Seeley has gone to the 3-hole count. Swings through, strike number 2. So full count, no outs here in the top of the second. Ground back, or foul back, remains 3-2, no outs. Breaking ball had him out front. Remains 3-2. A little bit outside, he walks him. First walk allowed for Penn Seeley. Belongs to Brendan Burke.
The third baseman, number 5, Nolan Lawrence.
Nolan Lawrence, third baseman today, number 5. Stands into the right-handed batter's box. Good lead there for Burke. The high. Ball number 1. So 1-0 is your count. No outs in the top of the second. And gets past the Rutecki, the catcher. And Burke will advance to second. Looks like it almost hit him. Bat on the shoulder for Lawrence. Lead outside for Penn Seeley. And 3-0 is your count. Again, looking to gain the consistency that he had in the first inning. Now the runner in scoring position and just missed. Walked him again. Back-to-back walks.
Now batting left fielder, number 9, Aiden Brown.
So Aiden Brown. Don't think there's any relations to number 5 for the Fungo, Aiden Brown. We have a timeout as pitching visit. So we're going to take a quick 10-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Easy for you here on Next Door Radio and nextdoorradio.com. Available now by way of the Google and Apple Store is the Next Door Radio app. Anywhere you want to go, you can take Next Door with you. All the local talk programs, all local sports, and a great mix of 70s, 80s, classic rock, you can now take anywhere you want to go by download the Next Door Radio app today. Available Google and Apple stores.
At the top of the second, runner at first and second. 2 walks begin the top half of the second. Penn Seeley after the coaching visit. And historically, heard it here before. Usually what happens, just like that, and it remains. Stat remains true. 0-1 is your count. No outs here in the top of the second. Runner in first and second. And just missed inside. 1-1. Gonna have that coaching visit. Left fielder, Arn, he was talking to the center field. He had to rush back over the left field to get in place. Down the middle, strike number 2. 1-2 is your count. Good lead there at first. Hogan Stallings is not holding him. And Riteke tried to grab that strike. 2-2 is your count. Still no outs. Penseely ready. Down in front of the plate. And good heads-up move by Riteke, but hold umpire called a foul ball as Riteke popped up, tagged the runner just in case. Penseely ready. Pops it up to the right, and Hogan Stallings will not have enough room, but a good heads up catch by one of the fans for the Fungo. Caught it in the air.
Fans, reminder that every foul ball returned to the concession stands is a free blow pop. So make sure to return those foul balls for a blow pop.
Penseely ready now. 2-2 is your count. Still no outs here in the top of the second. Big lead there at first. Small lead there at second. And outside, once again, count is now full. 3-2. And Penseely has given up 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. These 2 walks has come in this inning. Foul ball. Fouled it back. Gets a fresh ball from the home plate umpire. And Penseely will get set. Now he's ready. First and second. Runner on first and second. Penseely ready. It's going to be a grounder to a shortstop. And he has to rush it, and he is safe. Everybody's safe. Give a single on that one.
And catcher number 24, William Benjamin.
Number 8 hole, William Benjamin. The catcher, number 24 for the Twins. But no outs. Has now an opportunity here. Penseely ready. Outside, just miss. Good fastball. 1-0 is your count. (2-0) is your count. And Seeley from Hofstra. Now once again 3-0. He's already walked 2 batters here in the top of the second. Eyes down the catcher and Riteke. He's ready. There's a strike. 3-1. And it hits him in. Did he foul ball? No, it is going to walk him. Or going to hit the pitch. Hogan Stallings walks up and says he hit the bat. As he was in a bunt. And head coach for the Fungo is coming out as he's trying to explain that he had the bat out for a bunt, but he never brought it back. We're going to stay right here to see what.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've got to.
And the home plate umpire is going to have a second opinion. As Hogan Stallings came up and said, what are you doing? Just like the time a couple weeks ago we saw where the home umpire would allow the batter to stand in place and get hit. Wouldn't move. Remember that? Terrible. As we're getting a second opinion from the field umpire. And Jake Jones is like, what are you? He is out. Oh, look at him. It will be an out from number 24. So the William Benjamin will be called out for the first out of the game. Give that a strikeout. As he... Nope.
Now batting the shortstop, number 6, Jackson Masterson.
24 is back up. Now, there you go. There's the strikeout now. So they're going to say a foul ball So it was overturned after the walk, or a hit by pitch, but he say he fouled it off when he went up to the bunt, even though it still should be an out. Anyway, long story short, that's a strikeout for Penn Seeley. That's his third strikeout of the game. So Jackson Masterson, number 6, shortstop for the Twins, is up. And we have bases loaded. Strike number 2. And he brings it up for a double play. It'll be the end of the second inning. And nobody comes across. Way to get for Penn Seeley to get out of that mess. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Your score is 0-0. Coming up, Rutecki, Verrier, and Stallings.
Now's the best time of year to get more for your money on new Mahindras. Enjoy 0% interest or save thousands of dollars on rugged Mahindra tractors. That's more for less on many of Mahindra's best-selling models, with tractors that deliver more lift capacity, fuel efficiency, and built-in weight. Save more on Mahindra today. Visit Vanco Outdoor Equipment, your local Mahindra tractor dealer. 0% APR. Financing available for limited time only. See us or go to MahindraUSA.com for more information.
Hey, we made it easy for you here on Next Door Radio and nextdoorradio.com. Available now by way of the Google and Apple Store is the Next Door Radio app. Anywhere you want to go, you can take Next Door with you. All the local talk programs, all local sports, and a great mix of 70s, 80s classic rock you can now take anywhere you want to go by download the Next Door Radio app today. Available Google and Apple stores. Welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on at Next Door Radio. My name is Trace Nye. We welcome you and thank you for being part of the broadcast here today. 0-0 is your score on a Penn Seeley who was able to get out of the jam in the top half of the second. And here comes Jackson Rutecki, catcher for the Fungo, also from Campbell University. Went to high school at Westchester Henderson. Batted .348 and 14 RBIs as a junior. And did great work there at Campbell this past year and swings through it. Nope, they're going to get ball. Never said he went through. And the catcher, Benjamin, throws it to the pitcher, but nowhere near the pitcher. 3-0 is your count. Techie's ready. Stands in the left side of the batter's box. And it's going to be hard, a line drive, and it's going to hit the gap. He'll get through. Rutecki will round first. And he's going to stand up for a leadoff double.
Now batting the second baseman, Cam Verrier.
In his first game of the year for the Wake Forest Fungo, Cam Ferrier playing second base from Wake Tech Community College. This past season, he had a .297 batting average, had 43 hits, 13 doubles, 7 home runs, 30 RBIs. Also was walked 25 times this past year. Cam Ferrier, 0-1 is your count. Rutecki stands there at second base, makes the pitcher in Elliott stand off. We'll do it again. He's ready. Little high, ball number 1. So 1-1. Ferrier batting stance there in the left-hand side. Little chalant, a little relaxed. As soon as he's ready and gets set, that's when he gets set. Outside, I know what they call a strike. Cam didn't like that. Jackson Rutecki is there at second. After leadoff double, he's ready. And inside, a little too inside, where he had to dance a little bit. 2-2 is your count. Still no outs here in the bottom of the second. Opportunity for Cam Ferrier in his first game for the Fungo to make a difference right here. Behind 3-2. Three-two is your count. No outs here in the top of the bottom of the second. Elliott's ready, swings through and spins a little 360 action there for Ferrier. Again, a blow pop action.
Every foul ball returning concession stands is a free blow pop.
3-2 remain is your count. 0 outs after the double. Another foul ball from Ferrier.
Did I do that?
So Cam Ferrier wearing 43 here this afternoon. Kentucky waits there at second base. Ferrier's ready. Another foul ball, making him work. Reset. 3-2 is your count. Still no outs in the bottom of the second. And he swings through, strikeout for Cam Ferrier. Made him work for it, though.
Now batting first baseman number 33, Hogan Stallings.
33, Hogan Stallings comes up to bat. A .321 batting average to this point. $17 hits on his name, 3 home runs, as well as 13 RBI for Hogan. Opportunity right here for another to tack on to his great summer to this point. 0-2 is the count, 1 out. Jackson Kentucky after his leadoff double. Waits there at second. Hogan ground ball to the left-hand side to be foul ball. So 0-2 now. 1 out. A hot, muggy kind of afternoon here on Selfie Saturday. Connor Elliott from Bluefield State ready outside ball number 1. Hogan Stallings didn't jump on that one. He's ready. Be grounder to the first baseman, just a little bit foul. So counts remains 1-2. Quick timeout from the home plate umpire. Looking for a baseball to the right-hand side. Hogan Stallings is ready. 1-2 is your count. He calls a strike on the outside. He didn't like it at all. That's a couple questionable strikeouts here today in favor of the home plate umpire.
Tommy Martinez.
But Tommy Martinez comes up to bat now. Ball number 1 for number 1 in Tommy Martinez. Playing third base today. Outside. Oh, no. It touched the dirt, came up. And he called a strike. Interesting. 276 on the year for Tommy Martinez. 1-1 is your count. 2 outs here in the bottom half. Same pitch, same location, and that time it was ball. So 2-1 is your count. Grounder to shortstop. He waits for it. He grabs it. Good throw. And out number 3. So coming up in the bottom or the top half of the third, your score is 0-0. Here come the Twins.
Welcome to the town of Wake Forest, home of Fungo Baseball. We're glad you have joined us today in the Forest, and we're especially proud to have Mitchell Heating and Cooling as a sponsor and a supporter of Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Mitchell Heating and Cooling's rich tradition is built on a reputation of quality, integrity, and a great value for the customer's dollar. For over 50 years, Mitchell Heating and Cooling has continuously met its customers' needs by maintaining, servicing, designing, and installing quality systems that will stand the test of time. Mitchell Heating and Cooling is a premier-level Trane comfort specialist that has been certified by Trane as having met Trane's stringent standards and is committed to being the best in every aspect of business. Reach out to us today at MitchellHVAC.com for all your heating and cooling needs. Enjoy your day here in the Forest and roll Fungo!
Hey, we made it easy for you here on Next Door Radio and nextdoorradio.com. Available now by way of the Google and Apple Store is the Next Door Radio app. Anywhere you want to go, you can take Next Door with you. All the local talk programs, all local sports, and a great mix of 70s, 80s classic rock you can now take anywhere you want to go by download the Next Door Radio app today. Available Google and Apple stores.
Audio Jungle.
Hey, welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. So Penn Seeley's day is over from Hofstra University. Gave up 2 singles, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks on his afternoon. So Dawson Smith will be the next pitcher today. One of the leading innings pitched from Dawson Smith a few games back was our Mitchell Heating Player of the Game for that day after giving up a home run and a double in the first and then didn't allow another run the rest of the day. So Dawson Smith back up to bat or to pitch.
Now batting for the Twins, number 37, left fielder Oliver Zahn.
So Oliver Zahn, first time out, grounded to third base. Top of the third now. Leadoff batter for the Twins starts with a strike from Dawson Smith. Smith is ready. Reels back and just a little bit too high. Outside, calls a strike. Can't be upset. Now it's the Fungo has received plenty of those outside strikeouts today, so it's good to see the other side of the field being utilized, should you say. 1-2 is your count. No outs here in the top of the third. Dawson Smith looks impressive to this point. Smith comes in with a 2.077 ERA, 8.2 innings pitched. There's 2 wins on the year, and it's going to be a soft line drive to center field for the single for Oliver Zahn.
Now Now batting center fielder number 8, Billy Waldron.
So Billy Waldron comes up to bat, the center fielder number 8, who singled his last time at bat, but was unable to come across home plate with a good couple outings from Penn Seeley, who didn't allow a run. Smith's ready. Inside, looks like it got the inside corner, but calls ball number 1. So allowed 2 earned runs here. Get an impressive outing with his 5 innings pitch. Ball number 2 on the outs, 2-0. No outs here in the top of the 3rd. Solids keeps the Zahn in place over there. Smith ready inside, makes him move back. So 3-0. Smith ready. Doesn't even look towards first base, but he makes Waldron swing through it. Strike number 1. So 3-1 is your new count. Timeout from Jackson Rutecki. And it's a humid. Our temperature is today. What the temperature is? 3-1 is your count. Fouls it off of his kneecap. 90 degrees here on a Saturday afternoon in Wake Forest. Again, a humid kind of day. Yeah. Not going to lie, I've been chillaxing there at Lake Gaston all week. Been good to be back and forth for these ball games. And we got a rundown. Dawson Smith is there at first base. And he runs down, Zahn falls down, and Very just, shakes his hand and tags him out. So out number 1 on a rundown situation for the Fungo. Again, Dawson Smith had an opportunity to throw it over there. Impressive day. Impressive move from him. Three-two is your count. Nobody on now. Inside, he walked him. So that tag out from barrier where Zahn literally couldn't get out of his own way. More impressive now. So we have Connor Rector coming up, number 36, second baseman, who struck out his first time at bat. Batting from the right side. Eyes down. Waldron there at first. Good pitch. Good breaking ball. 0-1 is your count. 1 out here in the 3rd. Smith ready. Oh, good stop by Hogan. Man, good move for the pickoff move from Dawson Smith. Smith ready. Eyes down Waldron. First base side. Bouncing in front of the plate, and Rutecki's not going to have enough time. He'll pick it up, throw it back to Smith. So a runner advances on the pass ball. Smith also from Wake Tech. Grounder to the first base side will be foul ball in the hands of Hogan over there at first. And he'll flip it back to Dawson Smith. And Dawson Smith from Wake Tech, 6'3", 195 pounds, from Garner, North Carolina. This past season had a 10.50 ERA, 9 strikeouts. Again, he is far better than that here this summer. Good lead there at second. Almost hit him. 2-2. One out here in the top half of the third. One out. Twelve innings pitched there at Wake Tech this past season. Foul ball to the right-hand side. Out of play. And if you return a foul ball here at Flaherty Park, you'll receive a blow pop.
Blow pop, fans.
Can't thank our local brewery here in the Wake Forest area, Blackbird Brewery. Drinking my favorite, the Tuxedo at a pool party. Perfect time as it's 90 degrees, feels 97, humid, hot. Perfect day to head to your favorite brewery. Blackbird Brewery here in Wake Forest. 3-2 is the count. One out here in the top of the third. Runner at second after the pass ball. Waldron is ready. Pops it up. Who wants it? Bertecki eyes it down and just gets over the fence. Remains 3-2 with a fresh ball. Get another blow pop for our favorite fans here in Wake Forest. And the Fungo will see the Fuquay-Varina Twins on July 5th, right here at Flaherty Park. That's Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. You can catch the game live by way of Next Door Radio, of course. All of social media, including the Wake Forest Fungo YouTube channel. 3-2, one out. And he misses. Inside to be a walk for Rector. Coming to the plate, number 0.
Number 0, Dylan Sullivan.
Dylan Sullivan. He also struck out his first time, and that was against Penn Seeley, who didn't allow a run in his 2 innings. Don Smith looks to continue that stretch for the Fungo. Spin move, and it fortunately hit the runner, or that would have gone into the outfield. Almost snuck through that little hole. So again, Cam Farrer there at second. Mina over there at shortstop. And he throws it to third. And he's going to be in safely as a bounces in front of Tommy Martinez, number 1 over there. So that's 2 steals. Be credited to Waldron. So he stands at third. One out here in the top of the third. Getting runner in scoring position. We have runner at first and third now. Dawson Smith is ready. Looking for a grounder. Here it is. Mita to Cam Farrier. Throws it up, and it's double play. Dawson Smith gets out of it as Sullivan grounds into a double play. And we go to the bottom of third, tied at 0. Coming up next, Williams, Jordan, and Zitz for the Fungo. We'll be right back on Next Door Radio.
On behalf of everyone at Oliver's Towing, Towing for a Cure, in memory of Denise Ellis, Sandra Newton, along with all who have lost their battle, and in honor of all living survivors. 100% of all ticket sales and proceeds go to Pretty in Pink Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina, on behalf of breast cancer awareness. The raffle tickets are for sale, $25 each, or 5 for $100. First place, custom wrap snap on toolbox, $2,500 value. Second, a Vase Texas Roadhouse gift card, that's $550 value. Third place, a Roku Roku 55-inch TV, a $248 value. Fourth, breast cancer theme diecast NASCAR and gas card. That's a $90 value. Fifth place, Still Magnolias gift card, $50 value. Sixth place, Fishing Creek gift basket. Drawing will be held at the Boyd GM on October 28th at 2 p.m. You do not have to be present to win. Again, 100% of all ticket sales and proceeds go to Pretty in Pink Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina. For more information, you can contact 919-693-2520 for all purchases or questions. Pretty in Pink Foundation, sponsored by everyone at Oliver's Towing. Towing for a cure, in memory of Denise Ellis, Sandra Newton, along with all who have lost their battle, and in honor of all living survivors. They are selling t-shirts and bracelets. T-shirts are starting at $12, depending on size, and bracelets are only $3 each. Towing for a cure. Pretty in Pink Foundation, sponsored by everyone in Oliver's Towing. More information, 919-693-2520.
Audio Jungle.
Welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Of course, all across social media, including Wake Forest Fungo. Austin Williams is the next batter for the Fungo. He's the DH here today. First pitch for him is a strike from Connor Elliott, who remains in the game from Bluefield State. Fouls it back in. Connor Elliott from Roseville, North Carolina. 6 foot, 165 pounds. Swings through for Williams, and that's a strikeout for Williams.
Now batting the extra hitter, number 39, Elijah Jordan.
That's the fourth strikeout for Connor Elliott to this point. Elijah Jordan, the extra hitter, batting in the knot hole here today for the Fungo. One out here in the bottom half of the third. We've got a good game to this point. Outside, he calls a strike. Elliott's ready. Takes his time. And it's going to be a line drive to right field, but he stands in the way of that one.
Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Hunter Zentz.
So a fly out for Elijah Jordan. Hunter Zentz, the right fielder, batting in the 10 hole today. Zentz looking to kind of get it going. He has a .077 batting average, and he'll call a strike. So 1-1 is the count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, and he swings through it. Correction, now it's 1-2. Again, Connor Elliott making fast work here in the bottom half. Elliott ready. Zentz ready. And it's going to hit him. He didn't even know he got hit. Didn't even know he got hit. So, first hit by pitch for Connor Elliott.
Jason Arndt.
So back to the top of the lineup for the Fungo. He singled his first time at bat. 2 outs. Good line drive. You got some speed there at first base. Get a gapper, he can score from first. Jason Arndt ready. The soon-to-be famous country singer in Jason Arndt from UNC Wilmington. Catches the outside, strike number 1. Runner at first is Zentz, who's hit by a pitch, gets a good lead. He's going, and foul ball by Jason Arndt to left-hand side. And Zentz will have to scroll on back to first. And 1-2 is your count. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the third. So nobody has come across for either the Twins or the Fungo today. 0-0 is your score. Hunter Elliott takes a deep breath. Touches the dirt. It'd be 2-2. Number 7, Hunter Zientz there. Walks back to first as Connor Elliott kind of stared him down for a little bit. He's ready to get set. Pickoff move. Good fast pickoff move by Connor Elliott. But Zientz was ready. He wasn't even far off the plate. Now takes a good lead. And he takes off. Ball is going to be over the head of the second baseman. And he's going to take off. And they're going to test his arm. He's in. He slides in for another steal. He'll stand on third. Told you, good hard hit. He's got the speed to make it home. And now with Jason Arndt single here will score the first run for the Fungo. Going to rush throw, of course, by number 24. And Jason Arndt didn't like that. And no man's land. Who wants it? And the left fielder will grab it for out number 3. So going to the top of the fourth, 0-0 is your score. You're tuned in to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio.
Oliver's Towing and Recovery is a family-owned and operated local business since 1965. This local family business does towing and recovery in and surrounding areas of Granville County. Oliver's Towing and Recovery also does jump starts, lockouts, tire changes, fuel delivery, local and long-distance tows, and medium and heavy-duty towing. Call today if you need a pick-me-up from Oliver's Towing and Recovery at 919-693-2520. That's 919-693-2520, or find them online at oliverstowingllc.com. There's nothing too big or too small for Oliver's Towing and Recovery.
Unforgettables.com. 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 Now that I have your attention, I want to take a moment to tell you about Unforgettables.com. Unforgettables.com specializes in hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. They also create a customized coaster, bottle opener, and so much more. Visit their website today at Unforgettables.com and follow them on all of their social media outlets today. That's Unforgettables.com. Hey, we made it easy for you here on Next Door Radio and nextdoorradio.com. Available now by way of the Google and Apple Store is the Next Door Radio app. Anywhere you want to go, you can take Next Door with you. All the local talk programs, all local sports, and a great mix of 70s, 80s, classic rock, you can now take anywhere you want to go by download the Next Door Radio app today. Available Google and Apple stores.
Audio Jungle.
We're headed to the fourth inning. Top of the fourth here. No outs. Dawson Smith returns for the Fungo. Inside. Almost hit him. Ball number 1. Got Brandon Burke, number 27. He walked his first time at bat. It was back-to-back walks, followed by a single during Penn. Let's see, at least 2 innings pitch here. 1-0, or that's foul ball. No, 2-0. Excuse me, get me right. Count is 2-0. Nobody out here in the top half. High ball number 3. And missed again. 4 straight balls from Dawson Smith. And that's back-to-back walks for Brandon Burke. Coming up now, Nolan Lawrence. Number 5 playing third base today. He also walked his first time at bat. So Burke stands at first. Hogan is there at first to just in case. Inside, strike number 1. So Burke gets a small lead, takes one more step before he gets set for Dawson Smith. He does not go inside, just a little bit too inside. And 1-1 is your count. Pick off move. Lawrence will go back. So we'll reset here. Dawson Smith ready. Brings his glove from his belt. Up. He's ready. Strike number 2. Right down the heart of the center of the plate. 1-2 is your count. No outs here in the top half of the fourth. Still 0-0. Dawson Smith looking to keep that tradition going, should you say. Smith ready. And Cam Farrier over to Mita. And out to number 2. Double play. So the combination of Cam Farrier and Anthony Mita, they do it again. So Aiden Brown singled his first time at bat, playing left field, number 9 for the Twins.
Aiden Brown.
So 2 outs now in the top of the fourth, 0-0. Dawson Smith ready. Outside, ball number 1. And stay tuned for the Mitchell Heating and Cooling player of the game. Immediately following our matchup, it hits him in the head, and he stares down Dawson Smith. After releasing it, losing control a little bit there, hits him in the head, and he stares down. Of course, Dawson Smith does the exact same thing back. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. We have a runner at first base. William Benjamin, who struck out his last time at bat, playing catcher, number 24, stands in the right-hand batter's box. So Brown's there at first, small lead. He's ready. Called a strike, so 0-1 is your count. No harm done if we can get it out right here. Pickoff move, he gets him. And it gets past Hogan there first. Brown will round 2, head to third. He will stand up. And if he would have caught that first, he was dead in the water, as he didn't know what was going on. So, but he stands there at third base. The pass ball from the pickoff move. Still 2 outs. 0-1 is your count. Smith ready now. Foul back for number 24 and William Benjamin. 0-2 is your count. One good pitch here, ready to roll. Dawson Smith ready. Foul, just gotta. Foul back, so remains 0-2, 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Still 0-0. Gets past him, and Aiden Brown stays put over there. So Riteki will get a fresh start here. Take his time. In 90 degrees here today. We've got a good crowd here in Wake Forest on a selfie Saturday. Smith ready. Hits him again in the helmet. So another hit by pitch, back-to-back for Brown and Benjamin. And we'll reset it here with 2 outs. Coming up, Jackson Masterson. Shortstop, he flew out his last time at bat. It's in the right-hander's box. One glove on the left hand. One glove without. So 1-0 is the count. Runner at first and third. Going to fly it to center field, and he will scoop it up. And so Dawson Smith, who hit two batters, and Dawson Smith stares down Aiden Brown. He's like, I'm not. So, going into the bottom of the fourth, 0-0 is your score. Bet back for more Fungo baseball here on Next Door Radio.
From the lake to the beach or just right next door, Deep Blue HVAC can make sure you are up and running today correctly. No excuse, no reason not to be prepared for every season. Give Charles with Deep Blue HVAC a call today at 919-725-1026. Whether it's hot or cold in your home, get that temperature gauge in the perfect zone. 919-725-1026 to contact Deep Blue HVAC.
Hey, we made it easy for you here on Next Door Radio and nextdoorradio.com. Available now by way of the Google and Apple Store is the Next Door Radio app. Anywhere you want to go, you can take Next Door with you. All the local talk programs, all local sports, and a great mix of 70s, 80s classic rock you can now take anywhere you want to go by download the Next Door Radio app today. Available Google and Apple stores.
Audio Jungle.
And welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio, of course, across all social media outlets. Happy Saturday to you as we're live in Wake Forest, North Carolina, home of your Fungo. Okay, my name is Trey Snyder on behalf of Next Door. Remind you about our Fungo Friday. Every single Friday, we welcome a member of the staff, player, or ownership, part of our coverage of the Fungo. So make sure you tune in for our Tailgate Sports Show special of Fungo Friday, 1 o'clock every single Friday on nextdoorradio.com, Next Door Radio app, and all, of course, say Alexa, nextdoorradio.com. And Connor Elliott is back up to pitch today from Rolesville, North Carolina, from Bluefield State. Starts off with a ball for Evan Harding, who blew out his last time at bat. 1-1 after the foul tip back. Ready? Outside, ball number 2. Evan Harding ready, him and Nick Badgett are both okay after the strike number 2 there, right down the middle. 2-2 is their count here on the top or the bottom of the 4th. Again, went for a fly ball in left center. Both coming out okay, just a couple stitches. And it's going to hit hard to the left, and it's going to fall. And Evan Harding stops halfway, has to rush back. And he gets in almost. Woo, that was close. He was eyeing for second the entire time, but good. The left fielder.
Number 6, Anthony Mita.
Left fielder for the Twins was able to, and Aiden Brown, get that in quick. So number 6, Anthony Mita, who struck out his last time, who didn't agree with the strikeout. Inside, calls a strike. And he still doesn't like it. 0-1. Get no outs as Evan Harding, who struck a single, it's only the 3rd hit allowed for Connor Elliott today. In the bottom of the 4th, no outs, 1-1. Anthony Mita, one hard hit ball will be able to score. Outside breaking ball, strike number 2. Be a grounder to first base, be foul ball. Count remains 1-2. Evan Harding will head back to first. So the home plate umpire will walk to Connor Elliott after giving him, I guess, a breather. Guess he might just need a breather. One, two is the count. Everybody's ready now. Inside. And just stopped by the catcher, William Benjamin. So 2-2. Evan Harding is over there at first base. Gets his nice commanding lead. He will steal, and he fakes the steal. Gets back. He's in safely. Three-two now. Anthony Mita, he's ready. Bat in the air. He calls a strike. Another strikeout once again. Anthony doesn't like it. That's the second time in a row that he's asking the ump who the umpire wouldn't even let him talk.
Now batting the catcher, number 22, Jackson Rutecki.
So back-to-back strikeouts for Anthony Mita. We'll bring up the Campbell Jackson Rutecki, the catcher who doubled. And if he doubles here again, Evan Harding, with all the speed that he has, he takes off, but it's a foul ball. He said, "What are you doing?" So reset. Evan Harding will finally get back over there first. Homemade umpire gets in place, and we're ready. Elliott touches the the right hand batter's box chalk and still calls a strike. 0-2. No outs here in the bottom half of the fourth. Grounder. Evan Harding will be able to get to it. He drops the baseball. Everybody's safe. Jackson and Masterson couldn't corral the baseball. And so we have a runner at first and second. Here comes number 43, Cam Verrier, who struck out his first time at bat from Wake Tech Community College, the newcomer for the Fungo here this season. So one out. One out here in the bottom half of the fourth. Still 0-0. Runner at first and second. Pops it up. Again, at Wake Tech, he batted .297 here. They had an impressive year. One is your count, one out here. Runner at first and second. Bears ready. And he's going to line drive it to center field. And we're going to have bases loaded as Harding will stand at third. So Bear will have his first hit as a Fungo. So that is the fourth.
Hogan Stallings.
Fourth hit allowed by Connor Elliott of the Twins. And here comes Hogan Stallings, number 33, the power hitting first baseman for the Fungo. With one out, has an opportunity to change the game right here. Outside, and he does not call a strike that time. Maybe he's hurt us up in the press box too many times. Yeah, hey, we're good. We're good. Elliott ready. Hogan ready. Inside makes him move back just a little bit. That's a lot of chalk and dirt flying up there. 2-0 is the count. No matter how you get on, walk will score a run. Bases loaded, one out. Elliott ready. Hogan's ready. And he swings through it. Strike number 1. Bottom of the 4th. And drops in front of the catcher. 3-1. Nowhere to put him. Hunter Elliott ready. And he's going to line drive it to the second baseman. And that is a double play. Nobody comes across. Your score remains 0-0 going to the 5th.
Audio Jungle.
On behalf of everyone at Oliver's Towing, Towing for a Cure, in memory of Denise Ellis, Sandra Newton, along with all who have lost their battle and in honor of all living survivors. 100% of all ticket sales and proceeds go to Pretty in Pink Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina on behalf of breast cancer awareness. The raffle tickets are for sale, $25 each or 5 for $100. First place, custom wrap snap on toolbox, $2,500 value. Second, a Vase Texas Roadhouse gift card, that's $550 value. Third place, a Roku 55-inch TV, a $248 value. Fourth, breast cancer theme die-cast NASCAR and gas card. That's a $90 value. Fifth place, Steel Magnolias gift card, $50 value. Sixth place, Fishing Creek gift basket. Drawing will be held at the Boyd GM on October 28th at 2 p.m. You do not have to be present to win. Again, 100% of all ticket sales and proceeds go to Pretty in Pink Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina. For more information, you can contact 919-693-2520 for all purchases or questions. Pretty in Pink Foundation, sponsored by everyone at Oliver's Towing, Towing for a Cure, in memory of Denise Ellis, Sandra Newton, along with all who have lost their battle and in honor of all living survivors. They are selling t-shirts and bracelets. T-shirts are starting at $12, depending on size, and bracelets are only $3 each. Towing for a Cure, Pretty in Pink Foundation, sponsored by everyone at Oliver's Towing. More information, 919-693-2520. Hey, we made it easy for you here on Next Door Radio and nextdoorradio.com. Available now by way of the Google and Apple Store is the Next Door Radio app. Anywhere you want to go, you can take Next Door with you. All the local talk programs, all local sports, and a great mix of 70s, 80s, classic rock, you can now take anywhere you want to go by download the Next Door Radio app today. Available Google and Apple stores.
And welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. We have a new pitcher from University or UNC Greensboro, Chris Gruskin from Raleigh, North Carolina. Played at Broughton High School, and he was all-conference all 4 years, and Broughton made the playoffs all 4 seasons. He'll be a freshman here this coming up season. 6'3", 190. And this season for the Fungo, he's allowed 4 walks in his 1 game pitched. Gave up 2 runs, 2 errors, but has a 0 ERA. Ruskin's ready. Inside, makes a move out of the way. And 2-1 is the count. Ruskin's ready. Looks like it just missed. 3-1. The inconsistency of the home plate umpire. Not really sure if it's going to be a strike or a ball here this evening, but with that, Ruskin allows the first batter he sees to get on base with a walk. So Zahn will get on base with a walk. He has already singled in this matchup today, but Billy Waldron, who has a single and He walked his own name. 1-0 is your count. Zahn stands there at first base after his walk. Flies it back behind the press box. 1-1. In the top of the fifth, nobody has scored today. 0-0. Been a good matchup so far. After the Fungo has won 3 of the 4 times they have seen each other. Ground ball to the right-hand side, foul ball. 1-2. And the first time they faced was a doubleheader back on June 4th. They won 7-4. Alex Carberston went 6 innings, gave up 2 earned runs that matchup. June 4th, 14-4 win. And then on June 24th, 17-7 win. Outside, and they're going to call a strikeout. I'd like to agree with them there, but we appreciate it. So a strikeout, first strikeout for Chris Grunston. So coming up now is Connor Erector. Pickoff move to first as Zahn gets back safely. 1 out here in the top of the fifth. Still 0-0. Grunston's ready. Down the middle of the plate. Strike number 1. Small lead there at first. He stays put. Down the middle of the plate, but he called. Looks a little low. That's going to be a grounder. Third baseman will have it. And out number 2. Good play by Tommy Martinez to make sure the ball was in his glove.
Now batting designated hitter number 0, Dylan Sullivan.
Sullivan has a strikeout and fly out in his 2 plate appearances. 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. And after the leadoff walk, opportunity to get out of it right here. Too low, ball number 1. That's pretty cool. Father played baseball and rugby at the University of Pennsylvania. It's going to fly out and a leaping grab, but it falls in the outfield, and the first run belongs to the Twins. Evan Harding gave every possible thing he had to go out and catch that ball. Just a little bit out of reach. So 1-0 is your new score. Not much you can do about that one. So runner at first, 2 outs in the top of the fifth. 1-0 is your new score. Griskin ready. It's going to pop it up to the left-hand side. And it's going to be out of play, which means if you return the baseball, you'll receive a blow pop. Chris Grunston, his grandfather played baseball at Wake Forest University. A hometown familiarity there. Grunston ready. Swings through. Strike number 2. 1-2 is your count. 2 outs in the top of the fifth. Already 1 run across after Evan Harding had an opportunity. He laid out just outside of his glove. Runner at first. Small lead over there. And the pop-up. And he'll get it on the run. So going into the bottom of the fifth, 1-0 is your score. You're tuned in to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Next Door Radio.
Welcome to the town of Wake Forest, home of Fungo Baseball. We're glad you have joined us today in the Forest, and we're especially proud to have Mitchell Heating and Cooling as a sponsor and a supporter of Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Mitchell Heating and Cooling's rich tradition is built on a reputation of quality, integrity, and a great value for the customer's dollar. For over 50 years, Mitchell Heating and Cooling has continuously met its customers' needs by maintaining, servicing, designing, and installing quality systems that will stand the test of time. Mitchell Heating and Cooling is a premier-level Trane comfort specialist that has been certified by Trane as having met Trane's stringent standards and is committed to being the best in every aspect of business. Reach out to us today at mitchellhvac.com for all your heating and cooling needs. Enjoy your day here in the Forest and roll Fungo!
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect restaurant or the right clothes. It also feels really good making the right insurance decision. That's where State Farm agent Margie White can help. Stop in at 234 Raleigh Road in Henderson and let her help you select the right protection at the right price. State Farm agent Margie White will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you know what to expect when the unexpected happens. Stop by and visit today at 234 Raleigh Road or give her a call at 252-598-0163. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Number one, Tommy Martinez playing third today. Blew out his last time at bat. Will be up next here in the bottom half of the fifth. As your score 1-0. And Martinez gets it for a ride, and the center fielder will come down with it. And Billy Waldron, so a quick one-pitch fly out. Austin Williams comes up, the DH, who struck out his last time at bat. Opportunity right here to redeem himself. Again, this Fungo program is averaging at least 10 runs last couple games. (0-2) is the count. Quick 0-2 count for Austin Williams. One out, the bottom of the fifth. He's ready. Swings through it. Out number two. Connor Elliott, who remains on the mound, is making quick work.
Now batting the extra hitter, number 39, Elijah Jordan.
So Elijah Jordan, who flew out his last time at bat as well. Number 9, the 9-hole hitter, extra hitter in the left-hander's batter's box. He's ready. Grounder to the first base side and just foul. So 2 outs remain here in the bottom half of the fifth. 0-1 now. Hunter Elliott ready. Up the middle. Makes a good play. Flips it over to shortstop. Been pretty cool if it had worked. But a single by Elijah Jordan will bring up Hunter Zentz, right fielder, who was hit by a pitch last time at bat.
Number 7, Hunter Zentz.
Zentz with a 2.9 or 0.77 or excuse me 0.77 or batting average. Get my words right here. Looking to get things going. Was hit by a pitch last time at bat. Outside, he calls a strike. Gonna foul it back. 0-2. So 2 outs. And looking to get that run back for the Fungo. Elliott ready. Swings through and he fouls it. Just got a hold of that baseball and fouls it back. So remains 0-2. And Elijah Jordan over there at first base after his single. 0-2 is the count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. 1-0 is your score. Pops it up. And who wants it? At the pitcher's mound. And the third baseman will come away with it. And Nolan Lawrence. So the end of the fifth will go to the top of the seventh. You're tuned in to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball, Next Door Radio.
Audio Jungle.
PlumServe LLC technicians have over 20 years of experience in plumbing repair and services. They pride themselves in being a local, honest, and professional company. Let them give you a quote today on those needed upgrades in your home. Your choice for plumbing in Creedmoor, Oxford, Henderson, Durham, Raleigh, Chapel Hill, Cary, Apex, Stem, Garner, and the greater Triangle area. Visit their website today to schedule. You can contact them there as well. PlumServeLLC.com. Again, that's PlumServeLLC.com. Unforgettaballs.com. 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 Now that I have your attention, I want to take a moment to tell you about Unforgettaballs.com. Unforgettaballs.com specializes in hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. They also create a customized coaster, bottle opener, and so much more. Visit their website today at unforgettaballs.com and follow them on all of their social media outlets today. That's unforgettaballs.com. Hey, we made it easy for you here on Next Door Radio and nextdoorradio.com. Available now by way of the Google and Apple Store is the Next Door Radio app. Anywhere you want to go, you can take Next Door with you. All the local talk programs, all local sports, and a great mix of 70s, 80s classic rock you can now take anywhere you want to go by download the Next Door Radio app today. Available Google and Apple stores.
Welcome back to Fungo Baseball. 1-0 is your score. Here in the top of the sixth, Christopher Gruskin will come back up to pitch for the Fungo. First pitch. Inside. Ball number 1. Nolan Lawrence will be the batter. He walked and flew out his first time at bat. Foul back. Strike number 1. Mentioned before, Gruskin is from pitches at UNC Greensboro. He had a 17.36 ERA, but don't let the ERA fool you. He gave up 13 runs against West Virginia on March 18th. Oh, high. Oh, they're going to call a strike. 2-2. First outing only gave up 1 hit against Wake Forest and then gave up 2 hits against Queens. And then his third and final outing of the season for Greensboro, 3.2 innings pitch, 13 runs. Full count, 3-2, no outs here in the top of the sixth. 1-0 is your score in favor of the Fuquay-Varina Twins. High, he walks them. So 2 walks for Nolan Lawrence. Aiden Brown will come up, who was hit in the helmet. His last at-bat, he does have a single, which he did in his first at-bat. So the ground ball here for Gruskin to get the double play. Looking for that. Gruskin's ready. He's going to call a strike. Starting to revamp this press box up here. Another bunt. And Christopher Gruskin will grab that. We'll flip it over by way of the glove to Hogan. And out number 1, the runner will advance to second base. So William Benjamin will come up to bat.
Number 24, William Benjamin.
So he's number 24. He's catcher today. He struck out and hit by a pitch his last at bat. And 1 out here in the top of the 6th. 1-0 is your score in favor of the Twins. Man at second, strike number 1. Again, the strike zone has been a little bit erratic, should you say it. I'm going to use that as best possible way I can. So we like to say, bless his heart. 0-2 is your count. 1 out. Yeah. Get that a lot from my wife of 9 years, is right. 0-2 is count. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. 1-0 is your score. Man on second with a good lead. Ready? Good breaking ball. It calls a ball. A little low, seems. Oh, good hands by the pitcher, and Grusky. He'll flip it over to first. Out number 2, but a runner rule advance to third.
B-E-A-U.
He was ready for that the whole time. Takes a smile over there to the dugout of the Fungo. So Jackson Masterson, who flew out his last time at bat. Number 6, playing shortstop. Face off against Gruskin for the first time. And diving attempt by the shortstop in Mita. Gets past him, and another run will score. 2-0 is your new score.
Now batting the right fielder, number 37, Oliver Zahn.
Oliver Zahn, who has a single to his name. He walked his last time at bat and flew out his first time. 2 outs. 1 across here in the top half of the 6th. Little confusion from the home plate umpire. They're trying to figure out what they're doing in the on-deck circle. He's telling them to, even though that batted weight had been there the whole time, he's got a problem with it. So 2 outs, 1 across, and your new score 2-0 in favor of the Twins. Christian's ready. A grounder to third. He's got it, and good throw to Hogan. So Tommy Martinez has the 3rd out of the day for the Fungo. So 2-0, 1 come across for the Twins. Back for more here on Next Door Radio.
On behalf of everyone at Oliver's Towing for a Cure, in memory of Denise Ellis, Sandra Newton, along with all who have lost their battle and in honor of all living survivors. 100% of all ticket sales and proceeds go to Pretty in Pink Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina on behalf of breast cancer awareness. The raffle tickets are for sale, $25 each or 5 for $100. First place, custom wrap snap on toolbox, $2,500 value. Second, a Vase Texas Roadhouse gift card, that's $550 value. Third place, a Roku 55-inch TV, a $248 value. Fourth, breast cancer theme diecast NASCAR and gas card. That's a $90 value. Fifth place, Still Magnolias gift card, $50 value. Sixth place, Fishing Creek gift basket. Drawing will be held at the Boyd GM on October 28th at 2 p.m. You do not have to be present to win. Again, 100% of all ticket sales and proceeds go to Pretty in Pink Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina. For more information, you can contact 919-693-2520 for all purchases or questions. Pretty in Pink Foundation, sponsored by everyone at Oliver's Towing for a Cure, in memory of Denise Ellis, Sandra Newton, along with all who have lost their battle and in honor of all living survivors. They are selling t-shirts and bracelets. T-shirts are starting at $12, depending on size, and bracelets are only $3 each. Towing for a Cure, Pretty in Pink Foundation, sponsored by everyone at Oliver's Towing. More information, 919-693-2520.
Hey, welcome back back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. My name is Trey Snodd. On behalf of Next Door, 2-0 is your score. Jason Arndt will come up to bat. Jason Arndt singled his first time, flew out his last time. 1-0 is your count. No outs. Again, 2-0 is your score. Connor Ellis is back up to pitch for the Fuquay-Varina Twins. One of his longest outings of the year. Again, there is somebody warming up for the Twins in the bullpen. He caught a ball. And 3-0. Even Jason is like, I thought that was a strike too. Elliott ready? And he swings through it. Right now, fortunately, we don't know if that would have been a strike or not, to be honest with you. "3-1 is your count. And he pops it up. And it looks like Elliott will come down with it. So Jason Arndt
Now batting center fielder
was
number
1 for
13,
3.
Evan Harding.
Evan Harding, who singled his last time up. Opportunity right here. 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th. 2-0 is your score. Nobody on after the fly out from Jason Arndt. And Evan Harding playing center field today. And Evan Harding will call timeout, as he wasn't ready. As Elliott was ready, but he wasn't. Connor Elliott takes a deep breath there at the pitcher's mound. And touches the outside corner. Harding didn't like that at all either. 1-1 is your count. Elliott ready. Swings through it. And strike number 2. One, 2. 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th. Pops that one up again, and that one's going to be out of play.
Try again.
So it remains 1 and 2. 1 out. Connor Elliott will reset. Glove to face, brings it down, bounces it, gets past the catcher. Strike number 2. 2-2 now. So 2-2. Elliott ready. Pops that one up and is going to get out of play.
Fans, a reminder, every foul ball returning concessions is a free blow pop.
So Evan Harding with a .414 in batting average for the Fungo here this summer. Has 20 RBIs, 2 home runs to his name. Foul back. And Jake Jones misplays the ball over there. They're going to give him some slack for that later on. He wasn't ready for it. So Harding resets. 3-2 is the count. 1 out. Inside, calls the ball, and Elliott didn't like that one either.
Pretty girls walk like this.
So Evan Harding will walk his second time reaching base today. That has been a strike all day long. Even the catcher's like, where's... So a timeout. A head coach meeting mound visit, and he does not like the Connor Elliott does not want to be taken out. And they're going to leave him in, though. He didn't like it. So the head coach for the Fuquay-Varina Twins is also the head baseball coach and the cross-country coach at Thales Academy in Apex. A good friend of mine who we've come across last couple years, about 3 years of varsity baseball, and the head coach currently there at Crossroad Christian for the cross-country program. No selfish plug, back-to-back state champs for the men's program. One out, runner at first after the walk for Evan Harding. He takes off, and it's going to be lined up the center, and Evan Harding has to touch the second base, and he will make to third, standing up. So after that questionable walk that Connor Elliott didn't like, walking then a single from Anthony Mida, his first hit of the day. So Jackson Rutecki, who doubled his first at bat. Here reached on an error his past time. Strike number one. But he has an opportunity right here to at least get back one. There's 2-0. The Twins scored in the 5th and the 6th. It's going to pop it up. Is it going to be deep enough? And it goes to the shortstop, and he is not going to go. It will not be deep enough. So 2 outs with a runner stranded there at third. One at first, one at third. And here comes Cam Verrier, who singled his last at plate for his first hit. Who was able to load the bases with that single, and then immediately following that, Hogan Stallings was able to line out to second base and was a doubled up at first because Jason Arndt. Christian Verrier didn't have anywhere to go, and another pop-up for Cam Verrier, and hits to the pitcher's mound. Who wants it? It comes to Elliott. And the pitcher in Elliott is extremely upset for some reason. But anyway, 2-0 is your score. Out comes, looks like Cooper. Aiden Cooper will have the ball coming up next. You're tuned in to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Next door radio.
Oliver's Towing and Recovery is a family-owned and operated local business since 1965. This local family business does towing and recovery in and surrounding areas of Granville County. Oliver's Towing and Recovery also does jump starts, lockouts, tire changes, fuel delivery, local and long-distance tows, and medium and heavy-duty towing. Call today if you need a pick-me-up from Oliver's Towing and Recovery at 919-693-2520. That's 919-693-2520, or find them online at oliverstowingllc.com. There's nothing too big or too small for Oliver's Towing and Recovery.
Now's the best time of year to get more for your money on new Mahindras. Enjoy 0% interest or save thousands of dollars on rugged Mahindra tractors. That's more for less on many of Mahindra's best-selling models, with tractors that deliver more lift capacity, fuel efficiency, and built-in weight. Save more on Mahindra today. Visit Vanco Outdoor Equipment, your local Mahindra tractor dealer. 0% APR. Financing available for limited time only. See us or go to MahindraUSA.com for more information. Hey, we made it easy for you here on Next Door Radio and nextdoorradio.com. Available now by way of the Google and Apple Store is the Next Door Radio app. Anywhere you want to go, you can take Next Door with you. All the local talk programs, all local sports, and a great mix of 70s, 80s classic rock you can now take anywhere you want to go by download the Next Door Radio app today. Available Google and Apple stores.
Audio Jungle.
And welcome back to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. My name is Trey Snodd. On behalf of Next Door, of course, with
Of course, with the Wake Forest Fungo YouTube channel, Aiden Cooper, who has committed to South Carolina Beaufort University, a D2 school. Started his college career at Citadel. Finished off one of the best JUCO programs in the nation in Lewisburg College, and he has made his way
Now batting for the Twins, the center fielder, number 8, Billy Waldron.
to South Carolina Beaufort. He has 4 appearances here this summer for the Fungo. Owns a 3.00 ERA. Aiden Cooper's ready. His first pitch is outside. He calls a strike, so 0-1. Gave it up a run and an earned run back on June 25th against Thomasville, or the High Point Locos. Cooper's ready. Foul back for number 8 in Billy Waldron. It is Selfie Saturday here for the Fungo. Ground ball to Hogan Stallings. He will pick it up. And out number 1 for Aiden Cooper. And the Fungo.
Now batting second baseman, number 36, Caden Rector.
So Caden Rector, who has struck out, flew out, and walked his 3 plate appearances today. Just missed. 1-0 is your count. Cooper didn't agree with that one. Get a perfect day, 90-degree weather here in Wake Forest, North Carolina, to visit our friends over at Blackbird Brewery. You can tell them the Wake Forest Fungo sent you. Of course, if you're here listening, listen to the game and listen to us, we appreciate you. They sell it at the tent out front. Along with some of your other favorite domestic beers. 2-0 is your count, 1 out. The high, 3-0 now. So Cooper has threw 3 straight balls to Connor Rector. And he's already walked in 1 plate appearance tonight. And strike number 1 right down the middle of the plate. South Carolina Beaufort. Strike number 2. So he has got back to full count. Still 1 out here in the top of the 7th. We don't know if Connor Elliott will make his 7 innings appearance. We'll see here after Cooper can get out of this, but spoke too soon, walked him. So Connor Rector will have 2 walks here today. Strikeout and flew out. Dylan Sullivan, who singled in a run his last time at bat, also has a strikeout and a fly out. Sullivan's ready. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. 1 runner on first. And Cooper's ready. It's going to be a grounder to third. And they're going to let the runner at second be there and throws it over to first for out number 2. Brennan Burke will come up, number 27, playing first today. He has 2 walks and a fly out, his 3 at plate appearances today. Aiden Cooper's ready. Swings through for Burke. Strike number 1. Again, a very familiar name there for Burke, who played for the Fungo here this past season. Missed inside, 2-1. He had 9 RBIs this past season, a .300 even batting average when he was with the Fungo this past year. And Aiden Cooper has gone 3-1 to another hitter. Cooper's ready. 2 outs. Foul back for Burke, so it'll be 3-2. And Cooper kicks some dirt. Gets back on the mound. He gets set. Runner at second base. 3-2, 2 outs. Here at the top of the 7th. Nobody across just yet. Cooper's ready. Makes a good pitch. Makes him swing through. Strike out for Burke and Aiden Cooper. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 7th. 2-0 is your score. You're tuned in to Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Next Door Radio.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 21, Bryce Elias.
And welcome back to the Wake Forest Fungo baseball broadcast here on Next Door. We have a new pitcher for the Twins, as Connor Elliott will finish his day with 6 complete innings, giving up no earned runs, and only allowing 3 base hits. New pitcher, Bryce Elias from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. 6'1", 195 pounds. He plays baseball at Ventura College, home of the Pirates. So coming up, Hogan Stallings will be the first batter here in the bottom of the 7th to get things going for the Fungo, down 2-0. Hogan's ready now. No outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Down 2 for the Fungo. Elias. First pitch is outside. Again, a little bit of slower pace here for Elias. Get used to that for the Fungo. Outside once again, ball number 2. Looked to be outside, but he calls a strike. 2-1. Outside, ball number 3 now. And 195, he's a freshman there at Ventura College.
Swings through, strike number 2. So full count once again for Hogan Stallings. Swings through again, strike number 3. So the first batter that Bryce Elias sees strikes out Hogan. That's the second strikeout today, so Tommy Martinez will come back to plate. He flew out his both times tonight. And down by 2. A little too high. Ball number 1. I say too high. Went over his head. Bryce Ellis ready. Swings through it. A little confused by that fastball there. So 1-1. And 1 out here in the bottom half of the 7th. Line drive, ground ball, but foul. Martinez ready. And he didn't mean to, but he strikes him out. So back-to-back strikeouts for Bryce Ellis.
Now batting designated
Austin
number 16,
Williams.
Austin Williams.
So Williams with 2 outs here looks to get it going. Drives it to center field, but the center field didn't have to do much movement. Out number 3, Billy Waldron was the center fielder there. So only 6 more outs for the Fungo. Top of the 8th. Here we come, the Twins next.
Audio Jungle.
Welcome to the town of Wake Forest, home of Fungo Baseball. We're glad you have joined us today in the Forest, and we're especially proud to have Mitchell Heating and Cooling as a sponsor and a supporter of Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Mitchell Heating and Cooling's rich tradition is built on a reputation of quality, integrity, and a great value for the customer's dollar. For over 50 years, Mitchell Heating and Cooling has continuously met its customers' needs by maintaining, servicing, designing, and installing quality systems that will stand the test of time. Mitchell Heating and Cooling is a premier-level Trane comfort specialist that has been certified by Trane as having met Trane's stringent standards and is committed to being the best in every aspect of business. Reach out to us today at MitchellHVAC.com for all your heating and cooling needs. Enjoy your day here in the Forest, and roll Fungo!
Hey, we made it easy for you here on Next Door Radio and nextdoorradio.com. Available now by way of the Google and Apple Store is the Next Door Radio app. Anywhere you want to go, you can take Next Door with you. All the local talk programs, all local sports, and a great mix of 70s, 80s classic rock you can now take anywhere you want to go by download the Next Door Radio app today. Available Google and Apple stores.
Audio Jungle.
And welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Nolan Lawrence will come up to bat. Playing third, number 5. He has walked twice and flew out his 3 times plate appearances. Aiden Cooper back on the mound. A little high, ball number 1. In top of the 8th, 2-0 is your score. The Twins scored in the 5th and the 6th. Foul back. Strike number 1 now. Aiden Cooper ready. Breaking ball outside, ball number 2. So 2-1, no outs in the top of the 8th. Lawrence. is a batter for the Twins. Touch the inside corner. Strike number 2. That pitch has been there all day. Aiden Cooper ready. Breaking ball and gets him. So that's Aiden Cooper's first strikeout of the day for him. Aiden Brown,
Left fielder, number 9, Aiden Brown.
who singled his first time at bat, was hit by a pitch. Him and Dawson Smith had a little stare-down contest. Aiden Cooper makes Brown swing through that, and his last time at bat, he flew out. See if we can get the best of Aiden Brown here for the Twins. No relations to our very own Aiden Brown. Fly out to the right-hand side, and he has the ball. It's going to be out number 2. Hunter Zintz over there in right.
Now batting, catcher number 24, William Benjamin.
So William Benjamin will come up to bat here, who was hit by a pitch his last time at bat. Also struck out. Cooper's ready. Bounces to the right-hand side of the catcher. Tecky will get ball and hand it back to the home plate umpire. 1-0 is your count. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Swings through for number 26. And Reagan Bernard, who is the new batter today. Reagan Bernard. You better. Fly ball. Evan Harding will have it. Eyes it down, and Aiden Cooper makes good work. So the top or the bottom of the 8 coming up for your Wake Forest Fungo baseball.
Audio Jungle.
On behalf of everyone at Oliver's Towing, Towing for a Cure, in memory of Denise Ellis, Sandra Newton, along with all who have lost their battle and in honor of all living survivors. 100% of all ticket sales and proceeds go to Pretty in Pink Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina on behalf of breast cancer awareness. The raffle tickets are for sale, $25 each or 5 for $100. First place, custom wrap snap-on toolbox, $2,500 value. Second, a Vase Texas Roadhouse gift card, that's $550 value. Third place, a Roku 55-inch TV, a $248 value. Fourth, breast cancer theme die-cast NASCAR and gas card. That's a $90 value. Fifth place, Still Magnolias gift card, $50 value. Sixth place, Fishing Creek gift basket. Drawing will be held at the Boyd GM on October 28th at 2 p.m. You do not have to be present to win. Again, 100% of all ticket sales and proceeds go to Pretty in Pink Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina. For more information, you can contact 919-693-2520 for all purchases or questions. Pretty in Pink Foundation, sponsored by everyone at Oliver's Towing, Towing for a Cure, in memory of Denise Ellis, Sandra Newton, along with all who have lost their battle and in honor of all living survivors. They are selling t-shirts and bracelets. T-shirts are starting at $12, depending on size, and bracelets are only $3 each. Towing for a Cure, Pretty in Pink Foundation, sponsored by everyone at Oliver's Towing. More information, 919-693-2520. Elijah Jordan will come up to bat for the Fungo. Get my words out here this afternoon. Almost done. Bottom of the 8th. 6 more outs for the Fungo to get back in this ball game. And Jordan pops the first pitch that he sees to left field. And that is out number 1. Try to catch him off guard. And, Jordan singled his last time at bat. Hunter Zintz hit by a pitch and a walk. His couple plate appearances today. 2-0 is your score. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Ground ball to the third base line. Out of play. Well, foul ball. Be strike number 1. Bryce Elias will face off against Zintz. Another foul ball. Now it's out of play. 0-2. Bryce ready. Catches the outside corner and strike number 3. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting left fielder number 3, Jason Arndt.
So Jason Arndt will see if he can get things rolling for the Fungo here. He has a single to his name and flew out his last 2 at bats. 2-0 with the 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 8th. Swings through the first pitch he sees. 0-1. Jason Arndt ready. Waiting for the ball. Put the bat out for a bunt. He brings it back, and he doesn't agree with the strike call. Nonetheless, still 0-2 is your count. 1 out. Correction, 2 outs. Outside, good frame work by the catcher there, and Benjamin. Isaiah's ready. Fly ball to just missed, but it goes into the other field. But nice little foul ball there. So 1-2 is your count. 2 outs. Again, the change of velocity for Bryce and Connor Elliott. The Fungo have yet to figure that out. But 2-2, 2 outs. They could change right here. Another fly ball out of play. That's a deep foul ball. That's another blow pop. Or the ball that is returned. Again, still a good crowd here once again in Wake Forest. Here at Flaherty Park in Wake Forest, North Carolina. 2-2. 2 outs. 2-0 is your score. Ooh, I thought I was going to call a strike, but he didn't. 3-2. So full count for Jason Arndt. Left fielder for the Fungo, and outside, he walks him. He looked back at the home plate umpire to make sure he wasn't going to call a strike. So the first walk allowed by Bryce Elias. So Evan Harding, who has a single and a walk to his name, also a fly out. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Down by 2 with the Fungo. Only 4 outs remain here in this ball game for the Fungo. Swings through it. Is it going to fall? And it does. Enough room to get out of here for a foul ball. So Evan Harding will get another opportunity. But a good
left fielder for the Twins made it interesting. For Aiden Brown over there. So Evan Harding getting another swing. 0-1. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 8th. Jason Arndt over there at first. The leadoff walk. And he'll get there safely. Good throw. Stay on the bag if you're Jason Arndt. He does. So a steal with a base hit for Evan Harding here. Score a run. So he'll get a small lead there at second. Bryce Elias looks to him. Outside. No, calls a strike. Yeah. Yeah. And Evan Harding is looking at us like, what are you doing? What are you doing back there? 2 outs. Huge lead there for Jason Arndt. High. As high as his brim on his batting helmet. 2-2. Again, we don't really know what strikes and balls here. Assume, all of our life they've been the same kind of thing, but not today. Arndt has a lead. Pops it up. Get out of play. And it's going to fall out of play. So he's making that left fielder work. Aiden Brown, he's like, you know what? You're going to talk back to my pitcher. I'm going to make you run. So Evan Harding will step back up the plate here. Making Bryce Elias work from Ventura College. He is from Canada. Jason Arndt dancing there at second base. Foul back. Again, good thank you, Jesus, for the press box window.
Stop doing that!
2-2 remains here for the count. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 8th. We're down 2-0 for the Wake Forest Fungo, the home team here in Wake Forest, North Carolina, the official baseball program here in Wake Forest. Jason Arndt is there dancing at second. Nobody there holding him. And he just missed. Bryce Elias wanted that one. Full count. So still 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 8th. Down by 2 are the Fungo. Arndt's there at second base. He does not take off, and it's going to be outside. Ball number 4. So we've got some speed on the base pass if you're the Fungo. And that's back-to-back walks for Evan Harding.
Now
Anthony Mita comes up.
Shortstop Anthony Mita.
He struck out his first 2 plate appearances, singled his last time up. With those 2 strikeouts, he was extremely upset. It looks like we're going to have a new pitcher for the Twins as Bryce Elliott walked Jason Arndt and walked Evan Harding in back-to-back batters. So number 3 will come up to pitch. That is Gray Gagarnius, who started the game for the Twins last time up against the Fungo. So he had lasted 2 innings. He had 6 first pitch strikes, 2 strikeouts. So on June 24th against this Wake Forest Fungo program, he pitched 2 innings pitch. He started the game, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. He owned a 9.00 ERA, so the Fungo has seen this guy and has been productive against him. So Anthony Mita will be the next batter, followed by his batter mate there at Campbell and Jackson Rutecki. And Anthony Mita announced his being in the transfer portal, so any team that's looking for a tremendous second baseman or any that can play anywhere, Anthony Mita is your guy.
Batting next for the Wake Forest Fungo, number 6 shortstop Anthony Mita.
And I'm still hard body, I don't feel nobody, and the wheels on.
Here comes Anthony Mita. Will face off against Greg Gurganius, number 3. Greg Gurganius is ready. And it's pass ball. Runners will advance. So Jason Arndt and Evan Harding advance to second and third. We have 2 outs. Mita can make a good solid hit. Both runs will score to tie this ball game up. Right now we're down 2-0. Mita faced Greg Gurganius twice this past on the 24th, had a hit both times. 3 plate appearances that day. Anthony Mita ready, standing in the left-handed batter's box. Outside, he calls a strike. 2-1. Jackson Rutecki is in the on-deck circle. Greg Gurganius is ready. Breaking ball outside once again. Strike number 2. Mita ready. Swings through it. Pops it up. Is he going to get out of play? Get out of play ball. It does. So another opportunity right here. 2-2 is your count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Down by 2.
Reminder, fans, every foul ball returning concession is a free blow pop.
Outside, he calls a strike. He doesn't like it. That's the 3rd strikeout in a row for Mita, and he disapproves of that wholeheartedly. Throws his bat, and we're going to go into the top of the 9th. Down 2-0 is the Fungo.
Welcome to the town of Wake Forest, home of Fungo Baseball. We're glad you have joined us today in the Forest, and we are especially proud to have Mitchell Heating and Cooling as a sponsor and a supporter of Wake Forest Fungo Baseball. Mitchell Heating and Cooling's rich tradition is built on a reputation of quality, integrity, and a great value for the customer's dollar. For over 50 years, Mitchell Heating and Cooling has continuously met its customers' needs by maintaining, servicing, designing, and installing quality systems that will stand the test of time. Mitchell Heating and Cooling is a premier-level Trane comfort specialist that has been certified by Trane as having met Trane's stringent standards and is committed to being the best in every aspect of business. Reach out to us today at MitchellHVAC.com for all your heating and cooling needs. Enjoy your day here in the Forest and roll Fungo!
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Breakthrough Physical Therapy can help athletes and their families find pain relief with lasting results to keep you off the sidelines. With over 20 convenient locations across North Carolina and South Carolina, contact Breakthrough today at breakthrough-pt.com to see a physical therapist. Breakthrough Physical Therapy, a trusted choice for keeping athletes and their fans in the game.
And welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Mike Venditti, number 46, will be the new batter for the Twins. Ground ball to third base, his second at pitch, and Hogan will scoop it up. Will be out number 1.
All right.
For Aiden Cooper, who's back up to plate, his third inning pitch.
Now batting right fielder number 37, Oliver Zahn.
So Oliver Zahn back at the top of the order, who has singled, flew out, and walked his 3 plate appearances today. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Aiden Cooper looks to keep this a 2-run game. The Fungo have got to the doorstep, but have yet to break through it and knock it down. Strike number 2. Now it's strike number 2. So 1-2 is your count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Aiden Cooper looks impressive here in his 5th outing of the year. Line drive, but there is Cam Verrier. And he will scoop that up and make it a 2 outs here at the top of the 9th.
Now batting center fielder number 8, Billy Waldron.
So Oliver Zahn will finish his day with a 1-3 overall with the walk. And Billy Waldron has a single, walk, strikeout, and a flyout. Right down the middle. Strike for Aiden Cooper. 0-1 is your count. 2 outs. Woo, it made him a little bit close to the plate, Cooper says. So you might as well back up. 1-1. Cooper ready. Swings, makes him go to his knees. 1-2 is your count. 1 more, and we'll go to the bottom of the 9th inning where the Fungo have a chance to walk it off. Cooper ready. The high ball number 2. For the most part, this Fungo staff has done a tremendous job of keeping this Twins program tamed. 3-2 now. Full count for Cooper. Can't miss here. Let your defense play for you. Going to be a soft ground ball to third. He'll pick it up, and he got him. So 3 outs to go here for the Fungo. Bottom of 9th, here we come. You're tuned in to Fungo Baseball, Next Door Radio.
On behalf of everyone at Oliver's Towing, Towing for a Cure, in memory of Denise Ellis, Sandra Newton, along with all who have lost their battle, and in honor of all living survivors. 100% of all ticket sales and proceeds go to Pretty in Pink Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina, on behalf of breast cancer awareness. The raffle tickets are for sale, $25 each, or 5 for $100. First place, custom wrap snap on toolbox, $2,500 value. Second, a Vase Texas Roadhouse gift card, that's $550 value. Third place, a Roku 55-inch TV, a $248 value. Fourth, breast cancer theme die-cast NASCAR and gas card. That's a $90 value. Fifth place, Steel Magnolias gift card, $50 value. Sixth place, Fishing Creek gift basket. Drawing will be held at the Boyd GM on October 28th at 2 p.m. You do not have to be present to win. Again, 100% of all ticket sales and proceeds go to Pretty in Pink Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina. For more information, you can contact 919-693-2520 for all purchases or questions. Pretty in Pink Foundation, sponsored by everyone at Oliver's Towing. Towing for a cure in memory of Denise Ellis, Sandra Newton, along with all who have lost their battle, and in honor of all living survivors. They are selling t-shirts and bracelets. T-shirts are starting at $12 depending on size, and bracelets are only $3 each. Towing for a cure. Pretty in Pink Foundation, sponsored by everyone at Oliver's Towing. More information, 919-693-2520.
Bottom of the ninth, down by 2 of the Fungo. Four-hole hitter in Jackson Rutecki, followed by Cam Verrier and Hogan Stallings will be the 3 up for the Fungo. Outside, ball number 1. If we can get that pitch to be a ball, we're doing pretty good here in this bottom of the ninth. And he swings through, loses his little shoulder pad. 1-1. Jackson Rutecki. 1-1 is your count. Here in the bottom of the ninth, down by 2 of the Fungo. Inside, just catches the corner. 1-2 for Rutecki. Greg Ugranius is ready. Outside, tried to sneak it in the outside corner. 2-2. Leadoff walk will do wonders for the Fungo. Cam Farrier coming up along with Hogan Stallings. Greg's ready. He's going to pop it up and just going to be out of play or just out of reach for the third baseman and the catcher.
You can do it!
Rutecki takes a breather. Eyes his bat up and down. 2-2 is the count. Now stares at Greg Gruganius. He's ready. Rutecki's ready. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth, and he swings through. Foul ball. Remains 2-2. Jackson Rutecki from Campbell University. Line drive, and it's going to be a base hit for Jackson Rutecki. Will lead off the bottom of the ninth. Good start for the Fungo. Cam Farrier, his first game as a Fungo, already has a single to his name. Cam Farrier swings through it, and he foul tips it. Strike number 1. Get no outs here in the bottom of the ninth. And if Farrier can reach, Hogan will be next. Tommy Martinez after Hogan. Fly ball goes to the right. Right field, and it's going to be picked up by the right fielder. Got a little excited. Made solid hit. Hard hit ball off the bat. Hogan Stallings has 2 strikeouts and a line drive to second base that started the double play to end the bases loaded threat for the Fungo. He is due right here. Runner at first, down by 2. We've seen Hogan come up in a big way for the Fungo. 3 home runs on the year. Number 4 right here will be what we're looking for. Hogan, the breaking ball, let it go through, so strike number 1. 1-1, 1 out. Bottom of the ninth, down by 2 with the Fungo. Pickoff move. He gets back, and he's safe. The dugout over for the Twins says he got him.
Oh my, missed again!
Hogan is ready. Small lead there at first. Breaking ball misses high. 2-1. Foul out of play. 2-2 is your count. And batting .321 for Hogan Stallings here this year. Had two hits against the Twins back on the 24th. Low, ball number 3. And one hit on, one hit on June 4th. No hits, either one of those. And he swings through it, and he strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. Tommy Martinez.
Third baseman, number 1, Tommy Martinez.
2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 9th. Down by 2 are the Fungo. Last chance for Tommy, or in the Fungo. Right here. Swings through it, strike number 1. If Tommy Martinez can reach, Williams will be up to bat, the DH for the Fungo. Outside, ball number 1. Good lead there. First, they're not holding him. He stays put. Foul ball to the first base side, out of play. And it'll be 1-2. Down to the final strike. Tommy Martinez, keep it alive right here. 1-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. Breaking ball, and he did not call a strike. The catcher thought he did. 2-2. All right, he said it just missed. Wow, so Tommy Martinez stays alive. 2-2 is the count. 3-2 once again. Full count, 2 outs. Down by 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Takes off, and he missed the... He didn't call a strike. Oh, my goodness. So he walked him. So runner at first and second. And here comes Austin Williams.
Now batting designated hitter, number 17, Austin Williams.
He's felt bad all day for missing that call. So, he's helping us out a little bit. 2 outs. Down by 2, runner at first and second. Greg Granius popped up for Williams, out of play.
Did I do that?
Austin Williams ready. Runner at first and second. Outside, tried to frame it in. 1-1. Again, Tommy Martinez took 2 balls that have been strikes all day, and then the umpire helped us out a little bit high, 2-1. Ruteki's there at second base. There's a strike, so 2-2. Down to the final strike. 2 outs, down by 2. Austin Williams. Chance to walk it off right here. Says it was high. Another full count. If Williams can reach, Elijah Jordan will be up next. (3-2). Fouled back. Williams stays alive. Remains 3-2. Granius looks over to the dugout to their head coach. He's ready. Runner at first and second. Get the lead. Foul back, stays alive. Slow breaking ball. Just got a hold of it. It's going to be, he's going to drop. We're going to have a run come score. And Williams singles in a run. And we got a pass last ball, and the Fungo have tied the ball game. Williams comes up clutch for the Fungo. 2-2. Way to go, Williams. A misplay by the shortstop. And Jackson Masterson, he came towards the baseball, got under it in a poor throw from right field. And the Fungo have tied this ball game. Elijah Jordan is up to bat. 2-2. Low. 2-0. On a 3-2 count, Williams comes up clutch for the Fungo. And a time by the head coach of the Twins. They were one pitch away from finishing this ball game and defeating the Fungo for the very first time this season, but Williams had other plans.
Best friends that anybody can have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends that anyone can have. And we'll never, ever, 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 ever leave each other.
2-0, 2 outs. 2 already across for the Fungo. And Jordan, base hit here. Can score a run and walk this bad boy off. Base hit! Gets to outfield. He's going to send him. Home from center. He's safe. Ball game. Fungo. Elijah Jordan singles in the winning run. Final score 3-2. All runs coming across in the bottom of the 9th. What a game. Final score 3 for the Fungo, 2 Fuquay-Varina Twins. Ah, what a game. This has been Trace 9 on behalf of Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, Next Door Radio app. Final score 3-2. Jordan scores the walk-off hit for the Fungo. We'll see you later.
Audio Jungle.